So today we're going to tie this little black and white perdigon with a purple stripe down its back and a purple hot spot on the top of the bead. This is a perdigon that I've been using quite a bit lately and having a lot of success on it. And indeed, this particular style of perdigon I've been using for the last season or two, and with different colour variations, again having a lot of success. So to begin, I'm going to place a size 16 Haku 301 hook and device, and I'm going to tie on some fine silk. Now the first thing we add in to this fly is the purple stripe and hot spot. So this is Glow Bright number 15. We just secured in on the top of the hook like so, and we're going to leave that end hanging out over the eye of the hook and trim away our waist on that side. Just secured in well. Then you can whip finish that silk and cut it away. Now at this stage we're going to remove the hook and we're going to add in our bead. So in this case I'm using a white 3mm tungsten countersunk bead, and you can place in there like so. Next we're going to use our Piscari-fly UV reflective tying thread. This is fantastic thread. I use a lot of it for tying perdigons and small little dries, and I'm looking for a fine flat body. This is almost floss like and it sits very flat on the hook. So after I've added that, I'm going to take about 5 strands, 5 to 6 fibres of coq to make a tail. Just tie that in like so. Shorten them up just a little bit. There we go. Trim away your waist. I'm then going to take my main body colour, which is the black UV reflective thread, and I'm going to put that in there top of the white. Tidy up that waist. And I'm going to hold back the white thread back towards the back of the hook and come down as far as there. Now I'm going to form a crucial aspect to any perdigon is the body shape. It's got to be aerodynamically correct, which is a part of the part of the makeup that kind of helps that fly penetrate down through that current water, which is ideal types of water to fish perdigons in, fast streamy water. So once I've built up that shape that I'm looking for, I'm then going to take the white thread and I'm going to give it a couple of spins. So I'm just spinning it there in my hands just to tighten up the strands, make sure that white pops off the black background. So once I'm happy that's done, I'm going to take the purple and I'm going to hold it together and pinch it with the white thread at the back of the fly, like so. Just making sure it's all on top. Just adjust it slightly to make sure it's all sitting on top. Then I'm going to just rib up the fly. 5 or 6 turns would normally be enough on a fly this size. Just taking my time, nice even turns, keeping good tension on that white thread to trap in that purple stripe and up to the back of the bead. Then I'm going to take my black and I'm just going to tie off the white thread like so. Take away your white rib, snip it off, whip finish off that black, again remove the black like so, and now at this stage I'm going to cut away this purple tag. But you do have an option at the start of the fly if you don't want to add in the CDC or the coq de Leon. as a tail. At this stage you can trim the Globe-Right a little bit shorter, and that can act as quite a nice tail. And there is some successful patterns I have that I've fished for rainbows and grayling, and it's basically a black body with a silver bead, white rib, and Globe-Right number 4 or 5 down over the back, and leave the Globe-Right as the tail. But for this one, I've just, as you've seen, just cut off that tag just nice and neatly down at the butt of the fly. Now, to seal up this fly, we're just going to take some Solder's UV resin, and I'm just going to give it a nice coating. I tend to like using resin with a small paintbrush rather than an applicator needle or any kind of needle really. I find the paintbrush allows me to apply just as much as I desire, leaves me with a much neater finish when the fly is complete. So I'm just making sure I have a nice coat all over the fly, and coating up the bead or the purple over it. Once I've coated that up, I'm going to give it a zap of a UV laser pen to set it. I like to give it a good blast, make sure it's well set. Now I'm going to take my black Sharpie pen, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 stripes, one down either side of that purple hot spot we've created on the white bead. So just take your time and put in a nice consistent stripe there. Both sides, just like so. Once that's done, cap back on the paint and back to our resin. Now we're just going to add some resin again to part of that nymph, just a bit more on the back to build it up a bit, just to help keep it nice and secure for. Now, blasted UV paint just to seal that up, set that resin. A Solder's resin is fantastic stuff. And there we have it, black and white Perdigon with a purple hot spot on the back of the bead, purple stripe down the back. A very, very productive fly at the moment, one well worth having in your box, and I hope you enjoy tying it, and I hope you enjoy fishing it even more. Thanks for watching.